Happy Thanksgiving, Mike. Happy Thanksgiving, Dyer. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we're going up to going up to Katie's aunt and uncle's, and yeah, I think we're going up at like 2 o'clock. So figured I'd get a few hours in. Okay, so no 23rd. There we go. And there was one more match that they said was missing. No. That's not what I'm trying to do. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it. No crazy plans. No crazy plans. We're going over to Kate's aunt and uncle's. Her uncle's like, showboaty kind of guy, has a nice house, likes to talk a lot. He's okay. Aunt, she's hilarious, well-spoken. I think she was like an executive at a corporation at some point in her career. She's like pretty cool. They got horses. Kate's dad is like a Zen master. He's just incredibly based. He's got that like Hallmark dad energy. Katie's mom is kind of the other side there. Hallmark mom for sure. The Hallmark channel that's a big one for them. She's the only thing she hasn't learned how to do is properly treat herself. We're working on that. Kate's grandma is 95 years old, and she has a tremendous amount of crazy stories, of which I have heard probably 3 or 4 times each so far, and I'll probably hear most of them again today. It's good times. It's a good dynamic. And then, of course, there's Katie, who, she'd rather be with me somewhere in a warehouse rigging somebody into a saw trap. That's just us, but that's my plans for the day. We're going to head up there around 2 o'clock. I think our goal is to get there at 3, and then we're hoping to be out by like 6 or 7. We spend a lot of time. We spend a lot of time with Kate's family, so and going down to her uncle's place is usually an ordeal for everybody involved. So we were like, okay, guys, we're gonna go there. We'll have our dinner. We'll say our piece. We'll see Grandma. We love to see Grandma, but we see her like 3 times a week, normally too. So we're like, let's not let Tim trap us all in there and bore us to death. That's probably what the day's going to be. I'm going to go there. I'm going to watch. There's going to be the Seahawks game is on tonight. I got DK Metcalf in my fantasy game playing. And I got Brock Purdy playing in my other league. Actually, I had Brock Purdy in 2 leagues because I had Aaron Rodgers, so that didn't go very well for me. I got the game up over here too. I'm going to be peeping that a little bit. Looks like the Lions are close to scoring. And then I don't think there's anything else. I got rid of the fake Q. In my endless effort to troll people that try to snipe me. Now I made it real again, so the people that ignore it, because they think it's fake. It's all about the mind games, guys. It's all about the mind games. And with that being said, I got some replays to cast. I think it'd be fun. To cast a couple of games. Maybe not do all of them, because I don't know how loud I'll get if the game goes like crazy, and then Kate's like, why are you shouting at 9 a.m.? Well, 10 a.m. now. But that's it. And then we'll get home tonight. And what am I going to do tonight? I don't know. We'll probably watch TV, play video games, walk the dog, snuggle. No. And then other updates include, oh yeah, if you look at the top of the screen, you'll see that I found a better solution for the music separator guy. So we were doing, before it was like stuck on whether we were just going to have the lines or whatever spacing. But I found that one, I checked probably 50 different fonts in OBS, but then I found one that actually had the word emoji in it. So one of them was just like a standard with emoji support font on OBS. So I was able to just put a musical note emoji, so that way you guys can tell. So yeah. But beyond that, no, I don't really think I've got anything too crazy to say. I gotta pull up the YouTube chat though. Somebody may have spoken in the YouTube chat and I may not have seen it, and that's it's grossly unprofessional on my part. Should have my legs decaffeinated for that. All right, I've got it open. We're good. Now I won't miss anything today. Beautiful, amazing, perfect. Can you tell by my dry monotone? Can you tell by my dry monotone that I'm ready to eat some bread rolls tonight? I'm going to most likely only eat bread rolls today, if I can help it. I certainly hope so. Let's start with a little co-op guy. I've been enjoying doing that. Then we'll play a few games, and then I've got some games to cast. I am gonna give Kate a little more time to sleep in because she's been busting her butt all week, and she gets today off. So we don't need to torture her. What have I been doing? Dahaka, right? I've just been eating everything as Dahaka. It's pretty fun. Am I gonna watch the new Thanksgiving slasher movie? Probably not. I think that movie is just called like Thanksgiving, right? I think it's just called Thanksgiving, but I haven't really looked into it. Thanksgiving is like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like you like the idea of it, right? But at the same time, you know, it's just like, I don't know. There's like drama and crap about it. So it's like, I don't know. I try to be thankful every day. I find that letting my feelings like that out whenever I get the chance is a high EV play. That's all I got. I should probably turn the game sound on, huh? Yeah, that'll help. There he is. There's my boy. There's my boy Dahaka. Look at him. Look at him. Dahaka says, don't mess with me, bruh. Dahaka says, don't mess with me, bro. I've been undoing my control groups a little bit. I'm gonna try to be a little more precise with some of my key presses. I'm making some sloppy mechanical errors. That thing is spitting white hot fire at the fortress. Yoink. Whoa. Man, that guy has some loud sound effects, doesn't he? You don't think you've seen any trailers? I mean, it's American holiday, right? Kind of thing, so. I wish we had more cool, like, Native American holidays. I feel like that would be really cool. But there's a lot of drama about that stuff, too, you know? As a first-generation American, I'm not really related to any of that stuff, but, like, I always loved learning about the culture and the history of the cool shit, you know, that the people that were here before us got up to. There's a big native population in Washington State. It's awesome. I'm trying to get a little more cultured, you know? There were a lot in Pennsylvania as well. In Pennsylvania, though, it was like a point of pride. I don't know. They thought they were a lot less bad than the other people, so. Pennsylvania's lore is like, we were a lot nicer than everybody else was. And I'm like, were you though? I don't know. It kind of feels like that's what everybody says. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, I know. Look at me, generic NPC white guy, right? Wants to like be a part of everything and know about everything. I know. Even trying to be better turns me into a typecast, right? It's hard. Can I summon another giant monster yet? Is that? There we go. Glevik.
Man, how many of these thrashers are they gonna send? Better get ready to handle them.
No, I'm definitely... There's one specific motion I must be doing that's causing my one control group to reset, and it's hit me a couple of times. I found another secret setting that I had forced on in StarCraft as well on my control panel that I'm hopefully can reduce the impact of. Eating the massive units and the psionic units is the best because Dahaka actually gets his cooldown reset. Dahaka gets his cooldowns reset when he eats a psionic unit like an infestor. So basically you can spam your abilities more. And when you eat a massive unit, you gain the Thorns passive, so damage gets reflected onto enemies that attack you. But for obvious reasons, it's pretty strong when you're a giant tank, you know? And by that I mean, my character is I'm Godzilla. I'm Godzilla! In case it wasn't clear. See, eat the infestor, boom. Oh yeah, I should also mention it blows everything up around you as well. So there's multiple good reasons, you know? There we go. See, get into the middle of the enemies, then you eat the infestor and it blows them all up. Also, the cooldown on the tongue ability is limited based on how much HP the last unit you ate had when you ate it. So if you can eat a full health hybrid behemoth with like 5,000 HP. Like you can do that. The game won't stop you. But your cooldown is going to be like 2 minutes before you can eat another unit. It's tough, man. All right, let's get Glevik's Den next. I can't believe Fire Guy couldn't handle that on his own. Bro. Bro.
The rifts are opening. Won't be long before we gotta light up some thrashers.
Our foes are headed for us. Be ready to defend.
Oh yeah, no, I know all about that. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you know, Thanksgiving when I was a little kid was my grandpa talking, you know, my grandpa being like, this, kids, is why we have to remember why we absolutely never trust Nazis. And I'm like, yeah, so believe me, I know. I guess my family could be a lot bigger. I'm very aware. I told you my family were refugees, right? Life's crazy, bro. Life is fucking crazy. That's why we gotta enjoy the good times while we can. We gotta make the most of every moment. We gotta cherish the people around us and the things around us and our memories, because we at the very least owe that to ourselves. It doesn't need to be any other justification. I don't have the ability to punch air units with Dahaka yet. Now, my dad and my granddad were straight up Jewish refugees, man. Crazy shit. I'd have to tag my stream Not Safe for Life to tell those stories, though, so I'm sorry. Don't think it's table of conversation.
They got here some boy thrashers knocking on our door. Let's get ready to answer. Looks like Mobius Corps sent a damn Archangel after us. Too much trouble. That Archangel tried.
Look at that. Look at that dumpster. Smoke that Archangel.
Just goes to show, no piece of hardware is half as good as the pilot inside it.
I'm like, my little swarm host guys will just defend this forever, right? No biggie. Oh, eat the psionic unit. Big bang boom. Boom boom. The other nice thing about Dahaka is that he gets upgraded into being a detector, which is also just kind of like bogus. But he also counts as an air unit, so like spore crawlers can hit him, so he's simultaneously the most strong champ in the game, but also like everything is allowed to hit him to compensate. Eat the ultra at low health, don't lose cooldown, see? And then I get the massive perk again. Punch the Broodlord, because I'm so tall I can smack units in the air. Yeah, hybrids don't really touch this anymore. See, I just keep eating eating the spellcaster units. Oh, did he mind control the Viper? Okay. All right.
Prepare yourselves. The enemy is inbound on our base.
It's beautiful. Look at that Kamehameha. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Hey, Jockey, I'm your gal. Up and over.
How about them apples? I don't know. If somebody was like, Nathan, why should I ever care or even think about caring about co-op? I would just be like, dude, you never wanted to be Godzilla? Like, seriously? You've never wanted to be Godzilla? You've never wanted to just run around, breathe fire out of your mouth, be a giant, unkillable monstrosity, Giga Chad, walking all over the place, smashing airplanes out of the sky with your claws? No? None of you guys have ever fantasized about that? Man, I had a dream where the city of Tokyo put a goddamn 3-ton metal of giant plated steel around my neck. Okay, after I kicked Mothra back to wherever he's from. I don't know. At least in my headcanon, we have a Godzilla Day and everything. Let's get onto our ladder accounts here. Morning, Nate in chat. We do an extra co-op today. I was just doing a little Dahaka. You know, I've kind of gotten the Stukov, the urge to spawn zombies. I've gotten that out in StarCraft. I respect Shadowheart into a wizard necromancer this run, so because Katie and I are both druids, because that's how we wanted to do this run. Katie and I are both druids, and then I made Shadowheart a necromancer, and she's bringing Astarion with us. So I'm like summoning probably 8 to 10 zombies a night. So I'm kind of I'm like good. You know, I'm getting that urge out. Getting out my need to summon zombies. Oh, I see there are some folks in the YouTube chat. Hey, Goober. I am psychic and you will win. Thank you. Hi, Chris. Hi, Nate. It's me. It's your old pal, Chris. Hi, Chris. Arcane and Divine Caster combo. Nice. Yeah, so Katie and I are both druids. We both turn into bears at the same time and just rip people's faces off. And then Shadowheart turns them into zombies and kind of covers the flanks with the swarms surrounding. Then Astarion usually just runs in and dies. That's about what happens. Looks like the Lions are struggling, huh? And Lions not having too good of a game from what I'm seeing here. They are riding the struggle bus. All right, let's get her done. Dun, 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 dun.
SCV ready. What's going on? Yep. What? SCV ready here. Big job, huh? What's going on?
Dun, dun. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, when you guys look at the out of game queue thing now, I made it real again.
Big job, What's going on? Big job. SCV ready. Big, huh? Big job, huh? SCV ready. Let's go.
Been having fun as a pally, but went rogue for co-op. You know, I really did want to play Paladin. I did Paladin for my first run, and it's like kind of fun, but not really. Paladin has to be the most boring class in Baldur's Gate. I haven't played as like fighter or rogue yet, or Ranger, but It was so much more fun playing as a wizard or a warlock or a druid. It's been a blast. Actually, playing as a monk was really fun. In my warlock run, Shadowheart is a monk, and she's probably the strongest character on the team. No cap. This background music's a vibe. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Ain't no thing but chicken wang.
Got something for me to kill.
Super popular based on stats. Yeah, very support frontline focused. Yeah, it was like my biggest problem is that for me it felt like the only class ability I had was the heal and like smite. But I don't really feel like I gained any interesting smites as the game went on. I don't know. I don't know if other people felt the same way. But for me, I really didn't feel like smite got stronger as I leveled up and stuff. I just felt like I leveled up and I didn't get anything. And then now I'm playing as a druid, and not only do I have like 7 different abilities that I can cast like 3 times per long rest that don't use spell slots, but I have the option to turn into like 8 different animals. We found this like jumping puzzle. I just turned into a bird and flew up there. I didn't give a shit. You know, that was awesome. If I was a paladin, it's like, yeah, good luck jumping, bro. You have no useful abilities. You have no interesting abilities at all, actually. And I was like, man, this is what I get for trying to do my nerd Diablo paladin fantasy thing, you know?
Now what? On my way.
Show me who you want. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Picking up or dropping off? Let's go.
Fear the top. Ben.
Where's he ready?
But yeah, at higher level, I just felt like I didn't unlock anything. I felt very weak.
Understood.
Like, was I hard to kill? Sure. But like, that was it. That was it. The buck it started and stopped there.
Now what? Will do, command. Waiting on you.
SCV ready.
In the pipe, 5 by 5. Ready for pickup? Picking up or dropping off?
Research.
I heard that.
Command center upgrade.
Loud and clear.
State your ready.
Ben. SCV ready.
Life flight's here.
What? You want something? What's going on? What's it worth?
Where's the emergency?
Comms open. SCV ready. Yo, where? Got it. Channel's clear, boss. Big job, huh?
Scanning the path. Come await. State your engineer. Ready. Scanning the path.
Now what?
Cyclone on route. Allowed get there.
You want to see the medevac have a tractor beam ability? Yo, that would be dope.
What's going on?
Hey, Callie, in on the YouTube chat. Good to see you, brother. Happy Thanksgiving. Good evening from the Netherlands. Hello, hello. Guten Nacht, sir. Aaron Jones says, Happy Thanksgiving, Nathanias. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Aaron. God bless you, man. I'll be going across the state to go eat some turkey in a few hours, but I wanted to take a little time to see you guys today. It means a lot to me. You guys brighten my day as much as I hopefully try to brighten yours. Isn't this kind of fun? I was like, you know what? Why don't I just Cyclone drop in this matchup? And then I realized, like, I've been living a lie, you know? Maybe I was made for this. You know? May you have one of the best Thanksgivings ever, sir. Well, you know what? You know what? I have a feeling that at some point, we're gonna go walk out into the woods and probably have a little family bake sesh. So I'm hoping for that probably more than anything. I think that'll be fun. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. And by that I mean DK Metcalf's gonna score like 5 touchdowns for me. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything weird. The real best part of getting all the relatives together. GG. Happy Turkey Day, yo, Valeris. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I just dropped the people's elbow on that guy, you know? I feel like I just dropped the people's elbow on him. Oh, I didn't finish my yogurt yet. You guys can see, too. It's real, by the way. It's real. It's very real, okay? There you go. Please snipe me, Kappa. Also, for those of you who hate the Twitch ads and stuff, I now have a new reason for you to watch on the YouTube. YouTube actually gives me the option to not monetize my live streams. I figure, since, you know, it's still pretty small, there's not really any reason to give people more reasons to turn it off. So, the 4K live stream on YouTube is ad-free. So, there you go. That's just another incentive to get you to watch somewhere where it would help me a little bit. Thanks. We got another game. Of course, if you're subscribed on Twitch, you don't get ads anyway, but I understand that $5 is tough to swing for a lot of people these days, so just giving you guys more ways to watch without being inundated with endless ads. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that on YouTube I can just disable monetization on any of my videos. Twitch quite literally forces you to run the ads, so you don't really have a say on this website. Oh, we got a Zerg player. Ooh, little TVZ. I'm gonna carve this boy up like a turkey. All right, Katie, get the stuffing. Actually, get the chainsaw first. Does watching as a turbo sub help you? Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you have the turbo, I get paid for the ads you don't see. And I know that nobody likes the ads, but the ads pay way better this time of year, so I know that a lot of people can't sub, and that's, you know, it's like I totally understand, but the ads do pay a little better, so those people who put up with them, I do appreciate you guys a lot. The couple $100 I've been pulling in from those every month is make or break for us. So I just hope you guys know, as annoying as they are for you, it is quite literally one of the things I'm depending on these days. So thank you. You know I don't like to beg, but I will tell you thank you for watching and being here, because that's how I'm still here. That's something else that I'm very thankful for. Oh, there's the Overlord. I missed him. Check for the third. Just the kind of stuff that I got lazy with the last few years because it didn't really matter. Didn't really matter too much. But it's not impossible, right? It's not impossible to deal with this. It's not impossible to check for the third timing either.
Big job, huh? Anyway,
Our SCVs are under attack.
what's going on?
He's got a little gas mining.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Yeah.
Till your board makes you turn them on for Q4. I don't have a board, man. I'm just me, bro. I don't have a manager. I don't have an editor.
Upgrade complete.
I guess I still have an agent, but nobody in my agency is getting work anymore because there's not really any work to. There really isn't any work anymore. But beyond that, that's not for my stream though. So
SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead. Yeah, whatever. SCV
does your ad block reduce my revenue? Probably a little bit, yeah. It's not a huge deal. I hope you guys know I'm on your side. I don't really like the ads. In a perfect world, everybody, in a perfect world, like 700 people just give me $5 a month and we never have to talk about money ever again. Like that's my fantasy world personally. I just wanted to say thank you because for anybody that is watching ads, they are pretty helpful this time of year.
show me this side of me. Ready to run her.
The amount that you make in a month basically goes from like that 200 to 300 range to like 500 to 600 during November and December. So it's a very, very, very big deal.
Complete.
I'm waiting on you. Daylight's burning. Ah! Talk to me, boss. I'm waiting on you. Light it up. Are you ready for this? SCV ready.
But we'll get there, Get there. I think the stream and the content is getting better every day. We're about to have, I'm about to be making Zero Space content, and then next year I'll be able to start doing Stormgate content, and all of that's going to be really awesome. Got a lot of cool stuff to look forward to. That's going to give us a big boost, I think. And we can still play StarCraft. That's the best part. It's the best part. I just need to do enough other stuff to subsidize it, really.
Systems prime. Are you ready?
That's about it.
Show me who you want to die.
State your request. This pressing of state.
Oh, man. I think I got a little distracted there. I guess he could kill me. I got supply blocked out of my battle cruiser, so that's probably the biggest oopsie of this game.
Made for battle. I like that. Huh? SCV ready. It's online. Let's go kill some. SCV ready. Nothing on the dump, man. SCV ready. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
I don't think I have time.
Bad news.
feels like this guy is just like really waiting for the battlecruiser rush that isn't coming. That's kind of the energy he's giving me.
Transformation system prime.
Scanning.
Talk to me, boss. Who called in? Systems FPV ready.
State combat engine ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
State your request.
FPV ready.
Research complete.
Scanning battlefield. Combat. Order accepted.
Add-on complete.
Systems
Touch.
awaiting orders. Ready.
In the rear with the
Add-on
gear.
complete.
Move it.
Yep, it's coming.
Ready for
I'm not building any of those tanks I queued up, am I? Nope. 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 Okay. Yeah, we should die here.
Is under attack.
If we somehow find a way to survive this, just know that I don't deserve it at all. That's really the only takeaway you guys need to have.
FPV ready. Channel's clear, boss. SCV ready. SCV ready. Comms open. Ready to roll out. Got SCV ready. SCV ready. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Ready to go. Yes, Commander.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to stream today, so I was pretty excited about that.
Got a target. This ought to be good. Adjusting for new coordinates. I getcha.
Mineral field completed.
Oh, I'll get there. Big job, huh? Ready to raise some hell. What's going on?
Everything about this game has been
Upgrade. Mineral
friggin'
field
tough.
complete. Research complete.
Yes, Commander.
Upgrade complete.
Show me. You got coordinates or what? Huh? You got... It's out of... Show me. You got coordinates or what?
field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
Yes, Commander.
Mineral field.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
What is it?
SCV ready.
Nice try. Nice try, though.
Field.
He got a little close. He got a little close there.
We hear you. Yo.
Well? Yes, Commander. Well?
Mineral field depleted.
Comms open. Are you ready for this? You got coordinates of what? Channels. Go ahead.
Resting geyser exhausted.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Yeah, baby. Give him to me.
Mineral field. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Research complete.
Got him. Yeah, what I started to realize is that every Zerg player is basically doing the same thing these days. Like, they are all doing the same thing. They just, all they want to do is, like, bait you and then go mass Ravagers. That's it. Like, their whole entire goal is to make you not want to build tanks so they can Ravager bust you. And then if you make 5 tanks, they go to Brood Lords. But Thors and Battlecruisers are pretty good. He couldn't really get the amount that he needed because he just didn't have the resources because I was all over him. It was on like Donkey Kong. Surprised he didn't have that base again. But yeah, that's like one of those, it's one of those situations where it's like, I feel like over the last week, that's what I've been learning and realizing. This is what people do. No armor upgrades, by the way, for the Zerg. He had none. You got me hooked on Synthwave. I made a playlist while working as a landscaper. Cheers. That's awesome. That's awesome. Little inspiration going around the world, huh? Can't believe he just flew all your corruptors over his clones like that. Yeah. You know, I need to highlight that. I'm going to put a marker on the stream. They just took a shot at the end zone. Gonna have to put a marker on the stream. I think there were some ads running right towards the end there. That automated timer is hard to dodge. If you guys missed it. But he was trying to be cute. He went up here like he was going to try and snipe my natural. And then he flew around back down here. And I was like, bro. Are you kidding me right now? But his corruptors have no carapace upgrades, and my cyclones have +2. So I'm just absolutely ripping him to pieces. But that was it. That was all of his corruptors. And he's starting neural. He's trying to get +1 attack. He's building 7 more corruptors, but he just doesn't have anything. I kill the Greater Spire, so no more Broodlords. And once this is dead, I feel like all I have to do, the Cyclone A move is just going to kill anything and everything. And his roaches just don't have any. He didn't have carapace. He didn't have carapace at all, so. Even though he was like all over me, and even though he had a lot of units that could get in my face, it didn't really end up mattering because we had some amazing trades. We had some amazing trades this game. Absolutely amazing trades. Look at that ratio. Yeah, I find that focusing on the Cyclone upgrades is so important. It really is perhaps the most important thing about playing that style. I think if you're in a situation where you have to make a choice about even if you want to build battlecruisers with your army, the attack upgrade gets way more mileage out of the Cyclone now than it does on the battlecruiser. Just because, like, you know, the BC is your end all be all. The only thing that can really guarantee a kill on it is like corruptors, basically air units, more or less. And unless those units are around, your BC should never die normally. So, like, they get a little more time to deal their damage. They get a little more time to deal their damage. This game is a proper damn TVZ with mechs. My best matchup for some odd reason. Your last 2 to 3 days, you got constantly destroyed by Zergs. You don't know why. They learned some weird all-ins that surprise you. Oh, hey, Magic Turtle. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think for me, what I've been realizing is that every Zerg seems to do this same thing now. Like, the meta has shifted towards, like, all they want to do, the only thing that Zerg players want to do now is just make Ravagers and just drop like 100,000 biles a game. Like that's it. Like that's their aspiration. He's not thinking about Broodlords. He's not thinking about Zerglings. He's not thinking about Corruptors. He's just thinking about, okay, if I don't let the Terran expand and I drop 1,000,000 biles on him when he eventually gets frustrated and tries to attack move across the map, I will win the game for free. And for more or less, that is how the game is played these days, but I'm getting better against it. I'm getting better at reading it. At first, I was like, oh, people are kind of like countering me, and now I'm kind of realizing that the meta has moved into this place where I guess it's probably to do with the Cyclone change, right? Zergs have been kind of redoing all of their mech strategies, I guess. All their anti-mech strategies, rather. A lot of Zerg players are pretty brazen about those Corruptor balls just wandering around the map, when really it's one Raven anti-armor missile and a roving Cyclone cluster away from losing all that gas. Yeah. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I still love the Raven. Like, I open with the Raven there, even though I dropped 2 auto turrets with the battlecruiser, and I think that Corruptors killed it at that moment. But, well. All right, let's go next. You see that? You see that little pop-up? It's beautiful. Yeah, Ravagers are just getting really popular. I think as more Zerg players learn about the rapid fire too. Now that it's come out that rapid fire is actually the secret to the lag hack as well, that's been like a huge problem too. That's been tough.
In the rear with, huh?
Raven anti-armor feels so strong with the Zerg meta focusing Ravager Roach Corruptor. Yeah. And they nerfed it too. It got nerfed pretty hard. They nerfed it by 33% in going into this patch. And it's still, the armor is such a huge deal now because of the Cyclones. I know that one of the, oh, there's another Zerg. I know one of the other really popular all-ins at the moment is also just doing like a +1 Carapace Roach all-in with speed. Or even without speed, just a +1 Carapace Roach all-in. There's very little you can do to stop it with Cyclones because I think, what is it? It takes something like 16 hits or 17 hits to kill a Roach with even upgrades, and then I think to kill a Roach with when you're behind an upgrade, it's like 32 hits. It's pretty crazy. The upgrade differential when it comes to Roaches is massive, and Ravagers because they both have 1 armor by default. So that free armor that they have is like a huge factor. And then of course the Cyclone has no armor, so it's a very delicate balance. Sound of Cyclones popping Corruptors is so satisfying. Amen to that, bro. Amen to that. And now you know one of the reasons why I love them.
Command center upgrade.
Brood War Overlords, yeah, a lot of good death sounds. Brood War Overlords, Brood War Medic, the Brood War Marine attack. Shit, the Ghosts attack in Brood War. All the Brood War sound effects were goated.
Bad news? What's going on?
Sound design with SC2 was like a little too Hollywood. Sound design with Brood War was like Ridley Scott Alien, you know? They definitely, you could tell how much Brood War was inspired by Alien. Gotta love that visceral, like, almost horror level. It's really the biggest thing that StarCraft 2 didn't capture is the feeling of suspense and kind of like terror/horror. Maybe it doesn't play as well with the big audiences, but that's, you know, to me in Brood War, they had some of that. There was definitely a horror aspect to the whole, like, oh, they're eating our planets and infesting people. And then in SC2, they're like, it's just a bunch of zombie guys, just one planet. Nah, we just purge them, not a huge deal. Yeah, we just purge them. I'm like, okay.
Add-on complete.
I mean, they basically have canonized zombies in the StarCraft lore, and they don't really do anything interesting with them. It's unfortunate. They make it like this throwaway mission that doesn't have a consequence because the developers pick the lore that they decide, like, that comes from it anyway. And you're asking yourself, what was it all for? Yo, thanks for the raid, yo. They go more cutified cartoon mode. Yeah, it's a little more cartoonish, right? Definitely. And that was the other thing too, because a lot of people don't remember this, but StarCraft 2 used to support mods. Not necessarily in like the official sense, but in StarCraft 2 when the game came out, you could mod the game pretty liberally for a long time. You could change the models, sounds, user interface elements. Obviously, for competitive reasons, people were a little nervous because some of the mods ended up getting integrated into StarCraft because they were determined to be like that good. They not only gave an advantage, but everyone was like, wait, this is actually something that should be in the game. One such mod is the Stronger Team Colors mod. And once upon a time, if you play StarCraft 2 with the default colors enabled, the units don't really pop that much. But there's a separate bar with a setting that goes all the way to 11, and the only thing that slider does is just allow you to increase the intensity of the colors on your units. But for esports, this was like a great feature because sometimes in mirror matchups, it's hard to tell, you know, whose units are whose, especially when you're a spectator and not a player. So, because obviously in the game, you can set the units to be whatever color you want, but that was also a feature that was added. But yeah, in mods, there used to be all sorts of mods like that. There were mods to bring back the Brood War sounds. There were mods to bring back the Brood War music. All of those things most of those things ended up getting patched back into the game. They ended up giving us in-game Brood War music. We've had that for years now. They ended up giving us stronger team colors. We've had that for years now. They ended up giving us Game Heart. I mean, they hired one of the main guys behind Game Heart, and then he basically made StarCraft 2 the modern interface that people know is StarCraft 2 for these days. Was made by him, Ryan Shooter, and he works at Stormgate. He's working at Frost Giant now. So the guy that did pretty much all the biggest UI overhauls for SC2, he's at Frost Giant. To me, I would say I would categorize that as I'm bullish. I'm bullish on stuff like that. Oh, move your roaches into your main base. Oh, well.
Command center up.
SCV ready. What's going on? Coming.
Oh, really? Yes, Commander. Yes.
I did not think there was any way I could hold that attack otherwise. If you're wondering why I retreated back into the main. I mean, I killed a decent amount of drones. I definitely forced a Spire at least, right? I'd be shocked if he doesn't get a Spire at all after that.
Mineral field depleted.
Light it up. Armed and ready.
There we go. Yeah, give me the Ravagers, bro. Thank you.
Go ahead. What?
Yes, Commander. Engage.
Are you ready for this?
Patching you through.
Is that it? He's just trying to, like, bait me away? That's his whole plan?
Upgrade complete.
Show me who you want to die. What's going on? Enemy contact.
Command center upgrade.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Oh man, he's going big on the corruptors.
Complete. Research complete.
Adjusting. Show me who you want to die. You got show me
Happy Thanksgiving, brother. I hope you and yours have a great one. And hope everyone in chat is having a great one as well. Less than 3.
Add-on complete.
coordinates. Cyclone receiving. Moving into position.
Base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Command center upgrade. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Yeah, this is the part where we die, though, right? Because he did it. He did the thing. The one thing we needed to do was get that 4th base, probably, before we tried to go across the map. But what I'm guessing is going to happen now, he's probably going to send an unholy amount of stuff at us.
Mineral field depleted.
Got it. This ought to be good. Huh? Well, Buck. Comms open. Channel's clear, boss.
Oh, he doesn't have anything there, so that's nice.
What's going on? Some hell. Show me who. Get me back into the fight. You got coordinates or what? Ready to go. Comms open.
Well, I mean, that was a lot of Banes, but that was also for the planetary, so
Command center upgrade.
I don't know. Could have been worse, I guess.
Daylight's burning. Huh? Oh, really? I'm waiting
Mineral
on you.
field depleted.
Who called in the fleet?
Base is under attack. Mineral field base is under attack.
Cyclone. Comms open.
Mineral field depleted.
Wanna die. Cyclone
Research. Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, whatever.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
Go ahead.
Absolutely crazy game. Crazy. Nate. You know why this game kind of got more stable? It's because you were able to get another base. If you want to win this game, want to do it for the boys, we're going to need to get another base again. Yeah, I know. Very scary. It's very difficult. Top 3 most difficult things anybody ever has to do in their life, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we get it. We know.
SCV ready. I'm wasting away here.
Upgrade complete.
Take it slow.
Moving into position. Got it. Doc, I am here. You got coordinates or what? This ought to be good. Hit fire.
Research. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Moving. This ought to be good. Ah! You scared me!
Our SCV mineral field attacked.
Comms open.
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Yes, Commander.
Go ahead.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
Systems go. Cyclone ready.
Mineral field depleted.
We hear you. In the rear with the gear. Got no weight. Got a target. Huh? Yep. Well, butter my business.
What is it?
You got coordinates or what?
Command center upgrade complete.
Got it. You big job, huh? Yes.
Our SCV base is under attack.
Enemy contact.
Mineral field depleted.
Show. Come.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying, though. Everybody's doing the same thing now. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it, though? I'm getting better at dealing with it, but I'm like, it didn't really click to me until yesterday. I'm like, everybody just does the same thing. Every Zerg just does the same thing. Yeah, I got 8. Did I Yamato 8 Ravagers while he was trying to cross the map? I should have highlighted that. I should have clipped that. I was like trying to do a little Sidewinder move on him while he pops this. He's like, oh, free command center. Lol kek x d d d d d. And I'm like, oh, free Broodlord. I was like, oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Those are some smooth moves. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the sub, Good Games, and thank you, Robology. Thanks for the Prime. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And I never got +1. It doesn't really matter. If your opponent has Corruptors, you're mostly just trading with Yamato. It's not worth it to... It's not worth it to, like... In a scenario where you can kill 2 Corruptors, but all your battlecruisers go to red health, it's not worth it. Because the Corruptor's only 100 gas, and it's about 75 gas to repair a battlecruiser from 1 hit point to full. So, when it comes to trading versus BCs, the battlecruiser's hit points are always worth way more than the Corruptor's. So, unless you have an upgrade advantage, you don't really want to fight the Corruptors head-to-head. You just Yamato and teleport away. And the dirty thing that I like to do, and I think in this game you can see a great example of it, I did it earlier as well, but I don't try to Yamato the Corruptors in a fight. Like, yeah, I could, but it is so much easier for me to win the game if I just Yamato the Ravagers and let the Cyclones kill everything else. So it makes it very difficult for him to do the Mass Ravager. But this is the only thing that Zerg players do. Right? That's it. That's all they do. They just Mass Ravagers every game. And if you build enough to defend it, they wait for the ultra switch too. They just try to lead you into like pushing across the map into them, and then they do that big ultra ling switch and you die. I feel like that's like 90% of TVZ that I've played this week. I'm getting better at dealing with it, but from an analytical perspective, I'm just like, huh, that is interesting though. I'm like, that is interesting. Howdy. Hey, Dr. John. Howdy, howdy. I'm feeling good, man. What a nice day. Some great games. Some great games to start the show off. You love to see it. You love to see it. Thank you for coming by, guys. I know it's a holiday. I know people got stuff going on. I'm gonna be firmly planted on a couch in about 5 hours from now, watching football with my father-in-law. It's gonna be fun. Best t-shirt ever. Hey, you like my Game Boy? You like the Game Boy shirt? It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Can't lie. Can't lie. Do I like the other football? Do I like European football? I never got that into it. I've been to a couple of professional matches. It's fun. It's fun. I only really follow like American football as far as all sports are concerned. So I don't have any negative feelings about soccer. I love it. I've been to games, but it's not something that I follow. Like, if you were like, hey Nate, you want to go to the soccer game, get a couple beers, and just watch some people kick the ball around, you know, like, to me that's fun. That's a good time. But I don't like watch games online and like follow them that closely. I don't really like that there's no penalty for flopping, so it's just one of the, it's like a kind of like a turn off for me. I watched one pro match with Roddy once, and having to listen to him explain every time that the guy like fell down that they had to stop the game. They had to stop the game, and then the guy like is like, okay, am I giving him a card or not? And I'm like, okay, at least in football, if the guy says he's hurt, then they take him off the field. You know, that's like at least for a play. And then I find out in soccer, when people flop, they just let them get back up and keep playing, even though they were saying they were hurt. So it's like, you know, I think the day that that rule changes, I'll probably be a little more interested in professional stuff. But I, you know, when Apollo lived in Los Angeles, he was like maybe 3 blocks down the road from me. So we would hang out all the time, and we went to a couple of soccer games. We went to see LA Galaxy play in Carson once. That was fun. We basically they didn't end up doing it at the actual stadium. They did it at the stadium's practice field. So that was kind of hilarious. We were sitting on high school bleachers pounding beers with 2 of the accounting ladies from ESL. It was fun. We just watched soccer, and that was it. We just kind of chilled. Yeah. In the NFL, if you say you're hurt, like they don't do like as much with penalties, but they take you off the field. Like you have to be evaluated by a doctor on the field, like right then and there. So, you know, you just kind of like you end up like messing with the momentum of the game for your teammates and for everybody. So it's like it's a lot more frowned upon. Like people in the NFL definitely flop, like they make hits look bigger than they are. Because it's like people hit each other naturally, so some people try to play that up. But beyond that, you don't really ever see people fake injuries because you're required to be taken out of the game if you have an injury. And if it's a head injury, if it appears to be a head injury and you act hurt, they're going to put you in concussion protocol and you might not be able to play the rest of the game. So I at least like that the rules kind of take that into account a little bit. For American football anyway. But yeah, that's probably the only thing I don't like about soccer. But you don't really see that on the amateur level either. So when we went to see LA Galaxy play, it was just good. It was just good football, you know? Football. That was just a lot of fun. More than anything. Yeah. People flop in American football, but it's a little bit less abusable just because of the rules around injuries. Guys will do like a 360 spiral they'll throw their bodies into while they're headed towards the ground to make it seem like they got run over by a car or something, and then as soon as the ref doesn't throw a flag, then they just get up and keep moving. But if they don't get up, then they have to come out of play. They're not allowed to be in the next play. So. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh, hockey's awesome. No, I love hockey. I wish it hadn't gotten so popular in America, because now it's expensive like everything else. Oh, I loved hockey though. I've been to a bunch of hockey games. I watched the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins play so many games. I have probably been to a couple dozen Wilkes-Barre Scranton hockey games. I have watched Marchessault punch the shit out of people. Sorry, he was on the Golden Knights. I watched them too when I was in Vegas. I lived in Vegas for a couple years, so. I lived in Vegas for a few years, and their team was very good. So I was like, well, I should probably just be a fan of the good local team then.
Transformation systems primed.
Meh. I don't think he's map hacking, so there's no way. There's no way he knows. He hasn't scouted or done anything. Oh yeah, his spire's like 80% done. We're good. Yeah, heal that one forever. It's a good play. I mean, this is kind of what you expect, I guess, right? I probably deserve that. Oh, my battlecruiser died. Yeah, that's not good.
Command center upgrade complete.
Probably the most important thing to get here is just... He like double expanded to his 4th and his 5th at the same time. So that's kind of it's kind of difficult to deal with, I think, but
What's going on? Huh? Got no big job. Oh, really? In the rear, ready here.
But we already know where he wants to go with this, right? He's just gonna try and get a bunch of Ravagers, even though he's making Corruptors right now. It's pretty safe bet. So he's probably happy to have taken out a decent amount of our tanks, but we're gonna need to get a little more done here. We're playing from behind for sure. Got a lot of work to do.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, really?
Just get all the infrastructure.
What's going on?
I thought that was Mutas flying in for a second there, that shadow.
Go ahead.
But I'm not expanding at all right now. I'm not making any attempt to expand. And that's the next thing we gotta fix. So his whole entire game plan will probably quickly become just don't let me expand, right? That's what a lot of these guys do.
Talk to me, boss. Well, what's the story?
Yeah, kill as many as you want, bro.
Huh? Go ahead. I'm waiting on you. Ready to raise some hell. Sound?
Upgrade complete.
Go ahead.
You've got mail.
Add-on complete.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm in a heap of trouble. Turn it up.
You've got mail.
Done and done. Are you ready for this? Go ahead. Got any extra firepower?
You've got mail.
Light it up. Pedal to the metal.
Whoa, people subbing, huh? Thanks, man. Thanks for the gift sub, Cyrus. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. That helps a lot. God bless.
You've got mail.
I'm waiting on you. Right on. I'm waiting on you. Daylight burning. Turn it.
Research complete.
Pedal to the metal. SCV ready. Sounds sweet. Go ahead. Are you ready for this? I'm waiting. Big job, huh? Got it. Go ahead.
Upgrade complete.
Waiting on you. Daylight burning.
Oh, wait. Stay.
Got freedom?
Mineral field depleted.
All day long. Big job, huh? Woo-woo.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to raise some hell.
Command mineral field depleted.
I'm waiting on you.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready. Stay your request.
Yep.
Combat. Combat. Stay your request. And back.
Mineral field depleted.
And battlefield.
Mineral field depleted.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't come here to dance. If you know what I mean.
I'm going in.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Big job, huh?
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
Every Zerg, man. Every Zerg. It's funny. Well, this guy wasn't the Roach Man, though. He wasn't a Roach Man this game. He was not a Roach Man. I'll give this barcode mild credit. So many Hydras dead to tank splash. You know, I don't really like to build siege tanks. But I feel like all of my opponents are aware of this somehow, so now I just build more, and I just keep winning. It's kind of nice. This was like a very sad number of tanks to make for a game of StarCraft for me. That's why I had to push immediately. I'm like, if he's going to lose all of these Hydras, he's either A, going to make more Hydras and Lings, and I can just kill him, or the alternative in this situation, let me fix that too. I raised it to a higher resolution, so it should be easier to see. And as you guys can tell, I put a little music note in the now playing guy. So, and that's the separator, so you know when it starts, when it's looping. The music, the little music note indicates when it loops. Thank you, Gassed Up. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Cyrus. Thank you for the 5 subs. Thank you, Gassed Up, for the 5 subs. Wow, you guys are way too kind to me. Thank you, thank you. God bless you. Happy Thanksgiving. Why don't I like tanks? Because it's Turtle? Yeah, mostly. You know, I like, if I could just make Cyclones and Hellions and be out on the map all game while expanding, I would do that. It's just, you can't really do that without making some tanks. So, in this game, the number of tanks got pretty high there, right? We had to make quite a few. He had 2-2, we had 3-3. Look, he had 2-2-2. So we had all of those. He didn't have any air upgrades, even though he built that Spire and had some Corruptors. The Corruptors were kind of an afterthought for him this game. And that's what I mean. Like, sometimes doubling down on the battlecruisers can be worth it because he didn't get any upgrades. So even if I decide to go BCs late and I have no attack, I still have Yamato and I have +3 armor. So the fact that he has no attack upgrades on the Corruptors this late, I would definitely consider going for air a little bit faster. But at the same time, he did have a lot of Hydras, which my battlecruisers would not have been very good against head-to-head, so we needed the tanks. But let's take another look at that fight one more time, because I thought that was kind of pretty. I don't really like to play with a lot of tanks with my mech army, but in this game I did, and this fight, though, what did he have coming into it? What was this? 28 Hydras. 28 Hydras and about 12 Banes with that. 13 Banes. Yeah, I target fired dead center too. And then I tried to target with the planetary, and then it was like, oh, the auto turret's on the end. Oh, he took so much. He took such a beating on the way out. I think at this fight, yeah, I had 2-2. So both of us were finishing our next set of upgrades. He attacked me right before his Carapace was done. It doesn't get much worse than that. Yeah, then he was going Vipers, so I'm like, as long as he doesn't get me with the Vipers, I tried to spread my tanks out a little bit. Like, my thought process is that he could surround me really easily right now. Like, I'm like, he can probably remax. He's going to remax, and he can surround me. I said, well, maybe the only thing I'd have to worry about is Banelings. So what I do here is I try to spread the tanks, I stagger them, I leave some in the back, right? My whole goal is that 1 or 2 Blinding Clouds can't cover all my tanks. Now, this clump is just a necessary evil. It's the back line, right? It's the back line. And he had a lot of Vipers, by the way. He made like 5 of them. And he actually does Blinding Cloud damn near every single one. But it's not, he doesn't do it fast enough. Right? Just look at the Banes. Look at what happens to the Banelings. I could cast this game. Holy schnoikey. Yeah. I think they make it to one of the Thors. But I kept all the Hellbats to the other side because I didn't want them to die to the Banelings. So then I bring the Hellbats up. Then I bring them up to help protect this. That back line is still there. Oh, beautiful. 36 kills on this tank. 9, 8, 16, 9, 3, 6. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We love to see that, don't we? We love to see that. Amazing. 7, 13, 13. Oh, these guys both had 13. Amazing. 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 You'd like to be able to go aggro like you, just don't have the skills, sadly? Yeah. Like, the whole trick of Terran versus Zerg, at least in my opinion, like, the matchup basically oscillates. It, like, goes up and down on like, a fulcrum that's weighted on the other side by, you know, it's like you have your tank count versus your units that can end the game count. And it's like, you want to have Cyclones and Hellions to push, but you need tanks to keep them from dying to, like, a fungal bile, right? And then you want to have enough tanks to defend, but you don't want to have so many tanks that you die to Broodlords and you have to go back into Thor. So it's basically like, how many tanks am I going to have versus how much of anything else? And I find that my happy place is when I can make as few tanks as possible. One of the things that I've done in the last couple of months is kind of go back and look at some of my replays from like years ago. And I was looking at some of my games and I'm like, well, how did I play my mech style back then? You know, what did I like to do? And even against Protoss and Zerg, I actually got a pretty good amount. I actually got a pretty good amount of tanks. I think I typically would try to cap it at 5. But in this particular matchup, because my opponent built Hydras and didn't just go Roaches, I knew that he had a pretty crazy DPS, and I felt like more tanks was necessary because his army was just really fast and high damage. So I didn't think I could just leave 2 tanks with that planetary. You know, I had like 5 tanks there and then 5 tanks on the other base. Probably ended up with somewhere in the realm of like, what did I push with, you think? Like 14? Maybe 14 tanks? I don't like them that much, but yeah, I guess they're pretty good. You think all Terran comps should have 5-6 tanks all the time? Yeah, I prefer Liberators. I tried to get the ranged Liberators out, but yeah, against that many Hydras, I think we can all agree the tanks were the right call. I certainly did not lose that game, so whether we learned anything or not is one thing, and on the other side, you know, it could be something else. So. I got DM'd a crypto scam. Nice. Always check my DMs. Always got to check them. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break, okay? This will be the only break of today's stream. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll play for maybe another hour, hour and a half. Sound good? I'll see you guys in 5. Party on, Wayne. I don't know how to make hand gestures. I don't know. Yo, can I just say straight up that like all the games today that we've played have been bangers? Can I just say that? I think it has something to do with the fact that you guys are here. So thank you. Thank you for that. Pretty much just been dominating. By pretty much I mean we've been just dominating. So it's kind of nice. Maybe Lou can have an extra Thanksgiving treat today. Oh, Cyrus, thank you. Thank you, man. You're way too nice, bro. You're way too nice. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. You're being way too nice to me. We'll have to hook it up. We'll have to hook it up for Lou. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if we can steal him a little. He's got an iron stomach, man. He's got an iron stomach. Did I tell you guys? He got into our Halloween stash? He got into the Butterfingers. And that's when I found out that Butterfingers are apparently only like 5% chocolate, and it's like American fake chocolate, you know, not like real actual good chocolate. So thankfully it's not it's one of the not so bad treats for dogs. But Lou he straight up had no issue at all. He was just totally fine. It's T-Day. Gassed up. Gassed up's juicing me up. It's juicing me up on the subs. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the hype. I was just talking to Katie during the break. She was, you know, today's her day off, right? It's Thanksgiving in America. It's a national holiday, so people don't go to work. So Katie got to sleep in today, so I was trying to be a little quiet earlier, but I really just wanted to go and say hi to her and check in on her. Our plans for the day are pretty straightforward. We're gonna head down there around 1:30, it looks like, and we're gonna pick up some chicken McNuggets on the way there because we got to see the turkey yesterday, and might feed my portion to the dog. You cannon rushing me, bro? On Thanksgiving? You cannon rushing me on Thanksgiving? Is this happening, Frank? Is this for real? Is this for real, bro? Is this real life?
What's going on? Huh? Go ahead. Big job, huh? Roger.
Bro, on Thanksgiving, dog? On Thanksgiving? This guy's family is out there playing like knee football. His uncle's like tackling his grandpa and pile driving him, and he's inside. And they're all like, "Where's Tia pulling? What's he up to?" He's playing his game. He's building some towers, I think, somewhere. That's when his grandpa pulls the hit stick, breaks the uncle's hip. Now that's God's Sunday right there. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know. It felt like a really late cannon rush. It just felt really late. I'm so glad I didn't go gas first. But like, is it just me, or was this like a very late cannon? Aren't you supposed to start one on the low ground first before you show it? I think that's like the whole mistake that he made. Or maybe he didn't expect me to go after the gateway. I don't know. Maybe it was getting 2 SCVs on the cannon that did it. Oh yeah, let me know what you guys are eating for Turkey Day, 100%. You're having turkey, honey baked ham, taters, candied yams, and green bean casserole. Hell yeah, brother. Protoss don't celebrate Thanksgiving. No? What about the day they gave the purification beam to that planet they saved, huh? Seems they might know a little more about this holiday than they let on. All right. These two SCVs are heroes. Yeah, I think that's what clutched it. I think that's what. I don't know why that hold was so easy. I don't know. I don't know why. Apparently, I'm just balling today. It's supposed to be blocked off. Yeah. I guess he just whiffed. He put the first pylon in the wrong spot, I guess. I think Katie's mom... Well, I thought she was helping with the veggies and cheese tray, I think. There were like last-minute additions to this Thanksgiving, so... The person... Now there's a new person coming, and they're bringing a pie, and then I think we're doing the charcuterie board. And then... We modeled our cheese. We modeled our tray after the Alaska Airlines fruit and cheese platter. That's what we're bringing. So we've got a little board. We've got a little board that we're bringing for that guy. Tim, yeah, they've got the turkey there. Looked like it was sitting in like a big bin full of water, defrosting, with no cover. So I'm like, you know, I'll politely take like a small bite and then have a stomach ache, you know. They're going to be snacking on them deviled eggs. Ooh. And then, of course, the most important thing, I believe Kate's mom, she ended up not doing dessert, but I think she's doing bread rolls. Yeah. Yeah, Cyrus. Katie gave me the heads up, thankfully. Katie gave me the heads up, but, you know, there's so many things I could say that I just shouldn't. Just keep it deep down, Nathan. So anyway, we're gonna go get chicken nuggets. I'm going to get a chicken nugget meal on the way down there. As I've said before, I'm only in it to hang out with Grandma because we've been hanging out with Katie's parents a lot, and we're gonna hang out again soon. I invited them over for the game tomorrow. I'm kind of more excited about Nathan's. I'm hosting Friday Night Fun. The Jets game is tomorrow, so we're hosting the Black Friday party. I'm a little bit more excited about that. I gotta be honest. I'm a little more excited about the Black Friday party. Tim Boyle is going to go in and probably throw 3 interceptions and then get replaced with Trevor Siemian, who will then tear his Achilles. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time. Absolute bangarang. Yeah. You're having a bunch of dumplings. Nice flying hat. Nice. Man, dumplings sound really good. Yeah, traditional Thanksgiving food I'm not really crazy about. I'm not really big on the yams. I'm not really big on the... I don't do the jarred purple crap, whatever that is. I don't do that. I don't do the... I really just like the biscuits. And I like turkey, but I know too much about this year's turkey to want to eat it, so I'm probably gonna... I'm probably just going to eat a bunch of bread rolls. I think that's my game plan. I'm going in on that charcuterie board Katie's making.
Add-on complete.
Know that I'll be fine. Stargame. What do I know about the turkey? I know where he was on January 6th. I don't know if that's a funny joke. I'm sorry. I'm being playful today.
Death from above. Gonna have me some fun. That's all.
Well, we got close.
What's going on? SCV ready. Comms open. Systems go. Cyclone.
That's probably it's probably one of the memes I find a little funnier. You know, we try to keep that off the stream. But you know, today is also a holiday where your relatives are gonna bring this stuff up in front of you out of nowhere as well. So really, I'm just helping you guys prepare. If you think about it, I actually am doing you a favor, right? And now I'm preparing you for the MLM pitch from your aunt with this speech. So, I mean, you know what they say, guys. The Sorting Hat doesn't lie.
In the rear with the gear.
Macy Parade pretty lit.
State your request.
Macy Parade in New York. That's a fun time.
State your ready.
That's a damn good time. Where'd my barracks go? Yeah, I mean, should probably make some Marines. A few. Build a bunker or two. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Aztec Mike, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub, brother. God bless you, man. Thank you.
Add-on complete.
Dumplings sound pretty good, though. I mean, this is still kind of an intense situation in many ways.
State your ready for service scanning foe. Combat ready.
Been waiting on SCV ready. Moving into position.
State
Well, he knows.
awaiting scanning. Combat.
What's going on? SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Our SCV's base is under attack.
Engineering at your disposal.
Add-on complete.
State your request.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? SCV ready. Armed and ready. Roll it. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Hear me.
Upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
We're probably dead in this game, but if I was gonna try something, this is what I would do. So let's go for it. Let's just go for it. We won most of the games we played today, so I feel like, you know, if we just keep flowing, maybe things will just work out for no reason at all. Right? That seems like a reasonable belief system to follow. You guys are all on board with that?
Mineral field depleted.
Yo, look at that. See? My boy Abrax is just hitting us up right now. That's what I'm saying, man. It's all good. What do I have to worry about? Thanks for the raid. God bless, sir. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, power, friendship, etc., etc. Rank up your social links, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you guys all know what it's like to be Japanese teenage high schoolers, right? Yeah, I think we've all experienced that in a fever dream once or twice.
Mineral field depleted.
Now this is where it gets really tough, right? Because he's gonna have a bunch of stuff here. You know, we don't really get to get away with a lot. The advantage here is that he's being really, really slow. So yeah. And if this is his plan, then we're actually fine, because battle cruisers are pretty decent if his option here is mass voids. Just saying, like if mass void ray is his strategy of choice, then it's really not that scary.
Yes, Commander.
Command center upgrade complete.
Beautiful.
Command center upgrade
Yes, Commander.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Void rays, man. They can do some work, but Widow Mines are pretty good units too.
What's going on?
Yeah, slow that void ray down enough.
Yes, Commander.
Wow, is that really? He really doesn't have that much.
Mineral field depleted.
Take it slow. Engage.
I guess he really thought he was gonna kill me with that, huh? Ah, so close.
What's going on? Go ahead. Oh, really? Yes. Big job, huh? Yes, Commander. Whatever.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Yeah, Nate, don't actually like play with him here. Yeah. Do you see how this game is starting to slip out of your hands? You're ahead. You're ahead. Just you know, just finish strong, really. Stop feeding him and I think we're okay. I really do think it's that simple.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
Well, yes, Commander.
This is the part where we just add like 50 speed clones and that's it.
Oh, really?
Vespine geyser exhausted.
We go around the edge of the map, we snipe a base, we teleport home. That's it. We don't really need to do more than that. We don't.
Who called in the fleet? You hailed? Roger. Oh, really?
Just wanted to send the other ones around the outside.
Yeah, whatever.
Add-on complete. Command our SCVs are under attack.
Well, yes, Commander.
Add-on. Upgrade complete.
Oh my god, I got so close again.
Bad news?
Research complete.
Yep. Patching you through. Systems go.
This guy, man. This guy needs to go buy a lottery ticket right now.
Well, what is it? Yes. Oh, really?
Base is under attack.
I mean, is what just happened there unfortunate? Yes, but it's also not the end of the world.
Oh, really?
Our
It's partially because I don't have any armor upgrades, too.
You got coordinates or what? Show me who you want to die.
Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead. Patching you through.
Your forces are under attack.
Cyclone ready for action.
Upgrade complete.
Big job, huh?
He's just holding on with the voids.
Comms open.
Alright, we're about to be maxed, though. Like, if I have a moment coming, this is it. There we go. There we go. Ooh. That was some hot stuff, baby, this evening. That Nexus is tilting Nate. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Sha, bro. You ever seen a Nexus, like, soak 5,000 damage, Garth? Because I haven't. Swing. I was very upset, yes. God damn it. You know what? You're right, actually. Hang on. You're right. You're right. This isn't over. This isn't over. It's never Jover. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, let's kill the army one more time. Right. It's just, you know, Scott Pilgrim style over here. Actually, I've got an even better idea.
Go ahead. Big job, huh?
Do I need that many racks? Probably not. Probably not.
Bad news?
I'm sorry, guys. I need to do this. This is for my mental health. If I don't resolve this, it could become one of, like, my core things that I never get over or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Upgrade complete.
I gotta do it. It's gotta happen.
Bad news? Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Thank you for understanding.
Big job, huh?
This Nexus eluded us for far too long.
Command center upgrade.
Probably gotta kill some of my guys, though. Okay, we're there, we're there.
Field completed.
Alright, how many nukes do we need to drop at once to kill it? It's gonna be at like 1,000. Okay, like 4 should be fine. I've got 5. I've got 5 nukes. That should be plenty. That should be plenty. I think. I think 5 nukes should do it.
Complete.
Bad news?
Yeah, when you don't like resolve your feelings about stuff like this, it like builds up and then you become like a supervillain, or you like start to hate animals, and that's not good. That's not good. We don't want to do any of that. So we're just gonna get this out of our system because I need the release of destroying this Nexus, but it needs to be spectacular.
Missile ready.
It needs to be spectacular because I am a basic bitch. I will get what I want.
Nuclear missile ready.
Ghost reporting.
Here we go. Well, I need 2 more ghosts. Just 2 more. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I know. This is exactly the Thanksgiving stream that you were hoping for. Okay? Katie and I just rewatched The Greatest Showman. She'd never seen it before. I was like, Kate, if you want to watch something we can get a good cry in, this movie's perfect. Okay? And,
I'm on it.
yeah.
Sounds
All right.
like a plan.
Just if you need to understand my levels of obsession with my craft, you should just watch that movie.
Give me the sit rep. Solo operative, right?
Here we go.
Nothing to it.
Oh, it's gonna be one big boom.
Upgrade complete.
Ghost reporting.
It's gone. Thank you. Thank you. You know what, guys? I actually think that's the perfect finish today too. I'd like to give a shout out to everybody who tuned in. I appreciate y'all. That noise repeats so fast. Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. And in case anybody noticed, I had up top, instead of goals today, I just put my 3 favorite songs from the rap group LMFAO, or hip hop group, whatever you want to call them. Those are my 3 favorite tracks of theirs. They're great. If you need to get amped up for something, need to get amped up, you're about to go drink till 2 a.m., there you go. Throw that bad boy on. Have a great night, everybody. God bless you. I'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's the hype stream for the Friday night game, okay? I'm going to wear my fancy cool jacket, and apparently I've got, yep, okay, yep. All right, Kate. Goodbye, guys.